Hi, welcome along to another episode where we're in Sidmouth in East Devon. I've had a couple of comments talking about their response to me saying that not every trip out with your camera is going to result in amazing things. I think the most important thing is that you're getting out there with your camera and you're practicing. Trying to think of an analogy. We're not Formula One racers. We're out in our Ford Mondeos having a drive on Sunday, and we shouldn't expect so much from ourselves and from our craft and from our equipment. And I think the most important thing is to just, find something that you can learn from and take that forward, because it's a constant system of development. I think that's the most important thing, is the more you do something, the better you will get at. That is inevitable. So that's really what I'm kind of forgiving myself for producing rubbish work. But I think, the take home is not how brilliant the shots are that I'm producing and that I'm going to show you, but how I'm trying to get something that's worthy to be presented. And you never know. The luck might fall in place, and you might end up getting a really great portfolio shot, but I don't think we should go out expecting that. I think we should go out expecting just to enjoy ourselves and get some fresh air and maybe get the dog walked at the very least. Anyway, the sun is back out. We're off. Such a great place. I'm so glad I came here, and really not what I was expecting, which is one of the reasons why it's a good thing not to do too much research, because it can end up giving you false hope sometimes, or your expectations are altered in a way that doesn't help you when you finally arrive here and see things in the flesh, as it were. It's very cold. It's very cold and it's showery. We're getting these little bursts of very light rain coming through, which kind of get everywhere, including the lenses. And I've come out without a blessed cloth. I thought I'd found one. I put my hand in my back pocket, but my hands are so cold I can't tell the difference between a lint-free lens cleaning cloth and a dog poo bag. Which just goes to show. Look at this, all this down here, all this beautiful light on this water. So good. It's absolutely freezing and it's raining hard, and we've had to come back to the van. It was just impossible. I think we got the best of the early sun, the low light on the water, and I just wouldn't have got those shots at all so easily if I'd waited until, what looks like it might be 10:30, 11 o'clock before we can go out, because it's very windy and there's this sort of sleety rain going on, which isn't any fun at all. So I'm back in the van. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. I've got my little ceramic heater on to take the chill off myself and the dog, dry the cameras off, and make myself a cup of coffee, and we'll be right as rain in no time at all. Anyway, coffee time. One cup of excellent coffee. The weather's improved no end. Rain has stopped, and the clouds have cleared, and we've now got a lovely day, but it's still windy and it's still bloody cold. But we'll live with that, won't we? Good boy. Come on, let's go. Good boy. It's a really nice first shot. This chap here walking his dog down to down on the water's edge with this little island in the background. Lot of really strong light coming in on the left hand side, but hopefully that will hold. Well, this is paradise. There are so many people on this beach, and the light is just beautiful, although is hard to work. There's a section just over here that I really can't work with because it's just too much light reflecting from above, but everywhere else is up for grabs, and this is really good. I timed this well, I think, with the tide going out. I think we're going to have a good day. So the shot I'm looking for is my wide format with this little walkway right in the middle and all these lovely beautiful striations in this sandstone cliff with a little bit of this detail going on underneath, and I'm maybe try and get a little bit of this palette that's been washed up as well, but I think it'd be quite nice to get that with somebody just walking through like we saw just there. Just walk down a little bit further and you see where this little triangle of shadow is here. You get somebody walking through there so that they're in relief right in that point there, and I'm going to shoot this with a longer lens because it needs to be shot that way, but I think that might make a more interesting shot than the one that I had before. Amazing set of steps going on here. That's got to make something with the backdrop of these darker clouds. It's really nice to get some nice angles in here somewhere.
In the summer people rent them, and which way will you go then, Mum?
Oh, we had a woman come up and look out just right over the top there, and it was perfect, and I might have been a little bit close to the bottom of this thing because I just couldn't get enough of a head out above it. Shot on the long lens. I might have to crop that a little bit just to make sure that you see what you're supposed to be looking at, but it was almost really good. Never mind, it was worth a try. Just had a fun few minutes photographing people around here on these steps. It's lovely, worked really well. Bit of a long way away, but we give it a shot. Do you know, I think I've decided to always have this 56-1.2 with me because it just gives me a little bit of reach. Can you see this guy down here on the wall? It gave me just this beautiful frame, the pebble beach in front of him, and just simplified everything so well, and I'd have never got that. Even cropping, which I hate doing anyway, it would have been a very difficult shot to make with a 43, but the equivalent of a 75 in full frame was perfect. And I've had so much from around here on these steps and on the beach down by the water. It's been so productive. Nice lady walking in the opposite direction to these two. Hello, dogs. Okay. Was very obliging and walked through the shop because I wanted her reflection down here in the water as she walked through, and it was lovely. So these little changing booths, I tried to make something of. I don't know, I think this side was a little bit better, it's a little bit neater, because it's a little bit more parallel to the beach, and it just seemed a lot easier to shoot, but there wasn't anybody standing anywhere near it, so I had to go for this set here, where I did get somebody, but I'm not sure if it was a very good shot. Yeah, hopefully we can make something of this, and then I'm going to wander back into town and see what's down there. I've only explored about a tenth of the spot here, but going really well, isn't it, dog? Hey, is it going well? You've got a good stick, I've got some good shots, so we're lucky, aren't we? Hey, just a fantastic shot of this guy silhouetted against the clouds and the skyline with a wide format, standing there with his net. I think he's rock pooling. He looked great, just amazing, especially in that wide format. So good, such a strong shot, and I got him standing with water behind him, in between two little bits of rock that were in the water, so it looked really good. It just was perfect, just perfect shot of the day. I can go home. I'm going to have a chat with him when I'm done and show him the picture. I'm quite proud of it. It's a good shot. Nice shots of people sitting in a very simple landscape. It's lovely the way these curves happen. There are little banks of pebbles as the beach progresses down towards the cliffs down there. This was my second stab at this lady leaning out looking at the sea with her lovely white hair and her sunglasses, just perfect for relief against the background. But I shot from behind the first time, and then I shot her from here, and this time she's got this bag, so I had to crouch down to get this wall to cut out the bag that she's holding in her hand, and I just got this really nice composition in the right hand thirds. And you've got this beautiful headland in the background going on, and shot it on the long lens, really sweet. I'm off the beachfront now because it's getting a little bit samey. Oh my god, I wanted that shot so much. I like this wall here, and this window, my frame comes in just inside this, and then you've got this the beach wall, beach railings here with people walking through it, out of focus, shooting this wide open, frames like this, something like that anyway. Worth a shot. I just turned around and saw this, having shot this lovely chair with the shadow of the palm tree sticking out the top. I wandered away from the seafront because it was getting a bit samey. Oh my god. and I'm going to have a bit of time just to shoot pictures on my own, and I'll give you a little montage and save you the earache. Well, that was a long day, and I'm kind of glad that I'm back at the van, because I think we're both a bit exhausted, aren't we? Let's have a quick look. See how far you walk, dog. At least. Scout has done 254 minutes of exercise. That's 99 minutes walking, 115 running, and 40 minutes playing. I think you've earned your supper, dog, haven't you? Treat time. Treat time in the van, yeah? Good boy. We started off the day wondering about how many throwaway shots might appear in an episode. And I think to some extent we proved that completely wrong today. But I think it still goes too. Yeah, I mean, doubtless, you just, you know, on a really good day, all you do is, you know, up the level. And I think the ratio of really good shots remains the same, because the grade is a lot higher. So I think it all works out exactly the same. And I think this is what's important when, you know, if you're starting out and you're wondering about whether or not your photography is any good. It doesn't really matter, because what you think, you know, just look at the set and see how many images you really like out of that set. And then you're done. You know, what you can do in a year or 5 years time or 10 years time, like I've done frequently, is go back and look at a shoot that I thought was really good and reassess it downwards massively. And I think this is the brilliant thing about, you know, reviewing your work, is that you can see the progress that you're making, and I think it's tangible, that progress, if you give yourself enough time to invest and make sure that you're always thinking about, you know, making it better every time you go out. You want it to be better. I think it would work. I think it would help. This has been, it's been a very productive day. I think if I was a travel photographer, I'd be really pleased with it. that's it. That's all I can think of to say. So I'll let you get on, and thank you very much for sticking it this far again. And I'll see you in the next episode.